Hello, hello, good evening. How are we all? Yes, I am back in loudness. Yeah, you should be able to hear me loud and clear now. How are we all? I can see chat. If you're there, let me know. And yeah, you just kind of caught me in a kind of looking through stuff mode. I'm on Sigabuy looking at bargains. They got some nice ones there. They got some Wismec actives. They've got these there at like £6 or £7, and as well as that, they've got the Lustros at $23.78, so just over £20 for a Lustro. It's a good deal. So anyway, if you're there, type in chat, let us know you're there. Tetly man, let us know you're awake. And yeah, I've just cleaned out my Death Trap 2. Just about to stick some cotton in it, bear with me. Let's find a pack of cotton. I've got to have some in here, because I did see some earlier. Oh, and I've got some other random stuff in here. A recurve. Very random, like I said. I've got a recurve. I've got a very strange 510 old style drip tip. I can go over there. But that is not what I need right now. What I need right now is some cotton. And that there is actually a good choice. So, cotton-wise, going with the... it's not really cotton. It's a blend of cellulose cotton. Fibre Freaks, the original. Which is actually 100%, actually, I think, as far as I know. It's not the blend. It's not the cotton blend. This is the original cotton. Replacement cellulose fibre. Where's my damn scissors? There we are. Hey, Bambi Bus. Is anyone at home? Is there anybody out there? Said the pink Floyd flan. Flan? Fan. No flans here. Maybe a bit of quiche. Real many quiche, apparently. Oh, this is going to be plenty for there. Yeah, I use this in drip as a very clean, very clean taste. And I don't like it too fluffy, so I'm just getting rid of the extra fibres. They're not all lined up, so yeah, half of this should be plenty. I'd rather cut it than try and tear it apart, because it's a bit of a weird one when you tear it. Tetly Man says, how do? He is out there. See? And Tetly Man can probably guess what I'm going to load up on today. I think there's the hint there. What do you think I'm going to load up onto, Tetly? And with this stuff, I tend not to Where are we? Autofocus. I tend not to fluff it up. I'll just tuck it under with this especially in a rebuildable. With a tank you tend to need to block a hole of some sort somewhere. But not with this, although I gotta say I was looking for my my bottom feed pin for this. I might have to see if another one will fit, because I fancied using this death trap too with a oh, what do they call it? Squonk. But I can't for my centre pin. If anybody's got a spare one, that would be awesome. But yeah, bit of buffering. Can't beat a bit of buff. Lemon bar. Not the sheep. Bar. As in lemon bar. Buy loaded. This is from the US. I had this a little while ago. So I'm just going to fill up. It's quite nice, but it's yeah, it's one of those type of juices that can be a bit sweet, can be something that makes you think, oh, I've had better lemons. Oh, let's get another lemon out. But yeah, I'm loading this cotton up with juice, and it's just soaking away. One thing about cellulose cotton is cellulose is it doesn't expand when it gets wet. So unlike cotton, you tend to use you have to use a little bit more of it. Do you know what? I think that is just right. I'm going to stick this on so it's not in line with the air hole at the back, so that's just a pain. You tend to tip it up and it just pours the juice out. And I'm using my my Active Naked, taking the rubber off it. Doesn't actually do anything functionally to it, other than cover up the charge hole. And I'm not going to vape it at 72 watts. Well, yeah, they can be. And I'm going the wrong way. I'm not going to do it at 73, 72 watts. And I've overshot. 40 watts will do. Oh, just gotta let it soak a couple of minutes. It's a little It's a little bit like that, you know. I'll go back to my Pro Color, pink Pro Color, with Steamcrave Aromamizer Plus version 1 on the top, which I'm still happy with. Sloan, find me some bargains. And I'm actually on Cigabuy, so you can cancel that one off your list. I'm glad to see you, as always. I've always asked Sloan whether she'd come on a show one day and do a bit of a show, but no. So today is going to be a quiet show. I've got nothing planned. I shall say what I've picked up this week. I think I ordered from the Fogworks. Sloan actually told me about this ages ago because I have a box of 50 Pango, what do they call them? Pango coils. So she said, "Oh, are you still looking for these?" I went, "Yes." So I picked up, and these were a £5 each. So, I picked up a pair of them, Pango tanks, in case I screw one up, and I'll still have one to use the rest of the coils with. And I also picked up a Kanga aero tank. I have a box of 50 coils for this, but I've got other aero tanks and stuff as well. I got other tanks that use the same coils for that, so that's not a big thing. And I got some spare black glass for my TF8s. And what else did I buy? I just bought little knickknacks, I think, on there. I bought a nice new Ultim drip tip because I've lost all my other ones, and this is it's a wide bore and it's got a thick lip, which isn't what I like. Yeah, I saw the washing of vapes loaded, and I've taken advantage of that because I had another one of these bottles because I wasn't sure whether I'd find that one because I was trying to remind myself, and I picked up a Smartball fritter, and I picked up something else. What else was there? It was one of the gelato. I think it was the cherry swirl gelato, and some 3 bottles for $1.99 discounted thing that was there, and I thought, okay, let's try that. So are we all good? Are we all good? Are we all staying safe? I hope we are. I hope you're all tucked in. Well, so yeah, this Fiber Freak stuff is it's a very interesting thing to play with. It doesn't feel like cotton. It's really strange to the touch if you've not tried it before. But it is really good. It's got a really, sometimes possibly too clean taste to it, I thought the washing of it's on the closing down sale a little while ago. But, yeah. Is the music a little too loud, too distracting, or is it okay? If it's too loud, I'll just whip it a bit. You can't hear any music. Okay. Okay, you can't hear any music at all? Yeah, I got some battery wraps as well. I don't know why, because I got a load somewhere. It says that. That's probably why. I thought I got a load somewhere, but I can't find any. But if I need one, I need to rewrap a battery. Which I kind of do, because I kind of tip some liquid on this, and it looks pants, because it's got a bit of liquid go underneath it. Battery terminals are fine and stuff, but yeah, it's just frustrating. God, I'm not going to say it. So, Sloan, you've got an average box. And juice-wise, what is everybody on? Obviously, I've got the loaded in there. I've taken a little break because the tank came to the end and the bottle came to an end. I do have to refill it up. This is the purple tears. Oh, okay. So she's got a juicy box. Yeah, so I came to the end, so I switched over to another juice. I'm going back to the Onoki Ice, which is nice. It's not too cold. It's got a nice little chill. It's quite nice. It's Vape Crusaders Onoki Ice. It's a bit of a tea with a slight fruit taste and a very minimal chill, just to clean and cleanse your palate just a touch. But yeah, I'm glad everybody is here. And don't forget, just click on that thumb down underneath. Down today. Give us a thumb and let us know you're there, and if you're watching, and if you're not talking, and if you are talking, and whatever. So yeah, I am currently looking at Cigabuy. They have these for $6.99. They've got them in multiple colours. I've already got the silver. I put one of each of the other colours in my basket. Now, they are not the best devices. The batteries don't really last that well, but they do have the Bluetooth speaker and they are water resistant, which is a good point. But on the other hand, the batteries suck. But on the other point, they are cheap. And that's better. But what I need to do with this is work out how to change wattage, bypass, temperature, nickel. I need to work away bypass 6 wattage. Is there any way, if anybody's got one of these, is there any way, oh joy, because I tipped it the wrong way, is there any way of changing it to from a soft to a normal to a hard hit? You know, you have soft, normal and hard. If you know, let me know, because I find the ramp of this very slow, very, very slow. It's a very soft, very delayed action, even on the power it is. I put it back up to 40 watts. Oh, so 1 litre box, 10-100s, full range of Simplicious. Come on. Simplicious is just cheap. Ugh. But juice is juice, and I suppose if it's cheap. I did have a mega box from Donny Man's, which had some IVG bubblegum, what do they call them? billions. Oh my god, that stuff is so good, and it's 50 milligram, and it's so high, and it's a good thing to wake up in the morning, you know? It's got that zing to it. Just wish it wasn't quite as sweet, but... Now I was actually looking at Chef's Flavors earlier on today, and you know, they've got loads of companies pre-mixed flavors on there. I noticed they had loaded now as well, but it's like 10 quid for 30 ml. 30 ml will make 200 ml of juice at 15%, so it's not a bad price. They got Just Jam as well, which is nice, so you can have your jam on toast. Oh, whatever. I don't like the raspberry one. Was it the raspberry? I wasn't too keen on. A bit disappointed. That was quite a long time ago. But I think what I might do is what Techie Man suggested, is put all my bottles in my shed on view, but they would be layer after layer after layer, and I don't know what I would do. I'd have to sellotape them to pieces of wood and rotate them every week. Just bring the shelf to the front, and you know. But yeah, Sycamore, nothing amazing and fantastic and spectacular. Different kits, mod style starter kits, squad kits. Now, they do have, like I said, they have these for $6.99, or you can buy it with their tank on the top as well. And that takes up to $9.99, so just under 9 quid, £8.50-ish. Yeah, I had some of them a little while ago, and this is not good. I'm gonna have to change the yeah, it's running out of juice, that's why. It's odd because I've missed 758 frames. I don't know why. Because I got nothing coming down in the background. And it's fluctuated quite significantly from 1,000 kilobits a second to 5,500. But is the Wismec tank worth the extra 3 quid or £2.50? I don't think so. Only 4 in stock, mind, in the orange. And I can't remember seeing the belt buckle. Is that a gnome tank? Is it the gnome? Because if it is the gnome, I just picked up the rebuildable deck for it. So does anybody know if it's the gnome tank that comes with the hang on a sec, it's the Amore NS Plus atomizer? Does that take gnome coils? Oh, there's one way to find out. Wisbeck gnome coils. No, it's not, unfortunately, but never mind. Maybe I can find a cheap gnome. Cheap gnome. So I can use my deck with it. But yeah, for a simple starter kit or something to keep in the car, you know, or something to literally grab and run with, you know, under a tenner for a full kit, it's not bad. I can't remember Sloan. I don't think they did. I bought the rebuildable deck because it's always good to have the rebuildable decks for all different stuff. I just tend to pick, if I see a rebuildable deck, I pick one up, and I picked up also some rebuildable decks for my Limitless XL. I tell you, I need to find as well. I need to find one for my Smock Node. Not that I actually know where my Smock Node is at the moment. I thought I did, but it's not there. Please tell me I haven't lost another one. That will be horrible if I have. I find it really annoying when people keep pinching stuff off my damn desk. I had a torch on you so I could look for it. Somebody's nicked my torch. Well, then again, you know, it's better than some guy came and he nicked my cow from my garden. I've got a cow in the garden. He came in and he stole my cow. How dare he? How dare he? How dare he? But I tell you, one thing I do have is lots of reading glasses, because now I'm playing this game with my son. I need them for reading on my... I need them for reading my stuff. The instructions. Ah, there it is. I knew it was there. And because I lost my goal when I went for the abalone shell. They might have some more some other time. That's there. And it's good to go. And that is not my normal flavour. I can't quite tell what it is because it's been there for a little while and it tastes like mush. And I think I've got Victor's tongue at the moment because of all this purple tears I'm having. So it is very fruity though. It is very, very fruity. Might be, I think it very probably is, Vape Wild's Rainbow. Starburst, Rainbow, Starburst, sorry. Which is quite nice, fruity flavour. Always good to change things up every now and then. But I think I'm going to have to change my my purple tears over to Pegasus tears, or maybe some Suicide Bunny. Go back to the original Mother's Milk. I didn't get the Dinner Lady. I thought that was a bit expensive. I tend not to pay that much for 50 mils these days. You know, 50 mils I pay 5 or 6 quid, and if at the max, 100 mils I don't pay any more than a tenner for. It's because in Vape Nation, Cardiff is just so cheap when it comes to juice. Some of the stuff he's had has been ridiculous. He did, I think it was 10 litre boxes. 10 litre boxes, 50 quid posted. Or 40, or it might have been 40 quid posted. It was something absolutely... It was mad. It was like 1,000 boxes of 3 10 mils. For a ridiculous price. It is nuts. And he has auctions pretty much every day. Best to check him out if you've got Instagram, because he's been kicked I don't know how many times from Facebook. He is on Instagram, and he takes bank transfer. And he's got... You join the group. If you're not joining the group, I'll put the group link in afterwards as well. So, that is his Instagram, Vape Nation Auctions. And... His group on Facebook is there. You can click that link, and I'm actually admin with it on his group, so I can add you as well if you join that now. So yeah, check out him on his group. He's got loads of stuff going. You can see the kind of auctions that people have been buying, and he does 10 or 12 a day. But the key is to be on his Instagram. Normally it's about 12 o'clock, and once you've joined his Instagram, he'll send you a message saying auction at 12:30, auction at 2 o'clock, or whatever. So yeah, make sure you are on it. Well, Sloan, you will need to check it out. He's had some really good stuff there recently. I think he does quite a few other things as well. He had 14 smock kits, and I think it was 12 pod kits, and about 150 bottles for 50 mil, and that I think that eventually went for about 165 quid. Now 165 quid for that is ridiculous. That's like charging a fiver for each smock kit, 4 quid for each pod kit, and throwing the juice in. It is nutty, you know. It is a bit crazy, but he is like that, and he buys things cheap and he sells them cheap, and Imran's the kind of guy where he might make £1 per sale, but he's making lots of sales and he's keeping lots of people happy. He's also pissing off a lot of other companies by selling things cheap, but there's a lot of greedy bastard companies about. I don't mean the ones that are charging a couple of quid on top, but there are some which are like 20, 25 quid a bottle for 100 mil, which is just wrong, Companies that do that, just wrong. But yeah, Sloan, if you're not joined the group yet, join the Vape Nation group. Join that group. Well, you get a discount, don't you, on the Higgies? But the thing is that when I go to Higgies, I see that stupid thing that says 1 litre plus, and I've added you, Linz. I see that sign that says 1 litre plus, and I think, oh my gosh, click. But yeah, have a look on there. He keeps getting his Facebook banned. There's lots of Imran Khans who are admins to the group, and there's me, but you'll see the posts there telling you what to do. You got Instagram, make sure you add the Instagram group, Vape Nation Auctions. And he does CBD, and he does CBD flower. He does CBD joints. Yeah, and he does, like, some of the deals I've had. I had 4 pod kits for 35 quid. There were 2 drag, 2 orchid. I think he threw another one in as well. It was 2 drag, 2 orchid, and I've forgotten now. Yeah, do it, Sloan. You can add me as well. My Instagram is Chunkmeister. Chunkmeister, one word. Very original. There is a Chunkmeister, but that's not me. That's my main account. That's my old first account. But yeah, it was something ridiculous. Yeah, so I had 2 drag, 2 orchid, and I think he threw in... Oh, damn, what was it? Yeah, he threw in a pulse as well for free, because he got stuff there. He got the shift. He said, "I throw you in a pulse because it's used, and I tried it and I didn't like it. So you are." And he'll do that regularly. If he always wants to try things, and if he likes it, good. If he doesn't, he'll still sell it because people like to buy cheap stuff. But that's what he does. Strange enough, he just messaged me. Oh, shut it! I made them up. They are. Just click on no, yes, no, whatever. You'll be added anyway. He doesn't look at them. I don't. I don't think anybody's actually answered them ever. And man, have I had an issue with Amazon recently. Now, who wants to hear a bad customer services? I ordered one of these on Amazon. They had no stock. They had one. The one they had is they sell these in pairs. The one they had was in Germany. Just the plastic box like that, £1.99. In Germany. I've got Prime. It was on Prime. So they decided to send it out via DHL. So this is £1. DHL postage and whatever is stupid money. But it's Amazon. I've got Prime. I was tracking it. And it said it was supposed to be here on the 5th. And then I had an email said it's been delayed. And then it says it'll be delivered between the 5th and the 7th. If it hasn't been delivered on the 7th, you could ask for a refund. So, okay, I waited and I thought, yeah, it's COVID, yeah, it could be delayed. Yes, it's not vital or important. It's just a box for me to put my Magic the Gathering cards in. I don't mind waiting. On Monday, I had the unfortunate duty of checking my Amazon to see where the situation is and where it could be. And I was told that it was an attempted delivery. So I go and check on DHL's website. And DHL's website tells me it's still in Germany. And not just that, I was checking my email and my Amazon at 9:30 in the morning. Apparently, from the DHL record, it actually moved from one warehouse to one depot to another depot at 9:10 that morning. So I contacted Amazon. I said, what are you playing at? There's been no attempted delivery. Don't make me out to look bad and that I missed a delivery when it's in Germany. And the first advisor said, it's not in Germany. There must have been it must be an issue with the system. Somebody must have manually misscanned it. I said, no. My parcel is still in Germany. So he tried to fob me off with some bullshit. I wasn't going to have it. I started asking some pressing questions about the automation and how an item can be misscanned if it isn't even in the country. And the conversation dropped. So I waited and restarted the conversation, and idiot number 2 comes on. Idiot number 2. He decides to tell me the system is completely automated. It must have been some other fault. And after an hour or so, because I wasn't doing a particular amount that day, I just kept talking to them. And eventually, he passed me over to his supervisor because he kept lying, and I was fed up of it. And the supervisor then finally put me and said, okay, some of our sales, our support people, customer service people need some coaching. I'm thinking to myself, they fucking do indeed need coaching. And it was like, yes, you need coaching. You need coaching as well. Tell me where my item is. Well, it's in Germany and it's been past this at this time. And he couldn't tell me why the Amazon system wasn't working. He kept saying that he'd seen there was some kind of attempted delivery and they can't deliver on Saturdays. I said, well, it's Monday. Why would they have delivered Saturday? It was supposed to have been delivered on Thursday or to Tuesday. And it's not even in the country. So he kind of gave up. He said, I'll get the logistics team to look into it. I didn't trust him, and I logged the entire conversation. But because on Amazon, you can't send a conversation to yourself. I think it's probably because they know their customer service is shit. And their customer services people are shit. That's why you aren't going to send conversation to yourself. Tick box. So, yeah. So I copied and pasted it to a customer services director in the UK, which is, if anybody wants the email, I pretty sure it's customer services directors at amazon.co.uk. And do you know what? I will double check that to make sure that, you know, and I tell you what, I will tell you an opposite story after I've done this. But fair play, Amazon customer services did kind of correct things in a big way, in an overly kind of way. So your correspondence to Amazon.co.uk Director of Customer Service. So I had this guy called Pete Gronland contact me, and he works within Amazon Executive Customer Relations. So he goes through and explains, yes, it's in Germany. Yes, you seem to have given evidence, but I haven't seen it. So he then applied £25, a gift card to my Amazon account. Definition of overkill. Okay, I probably deserve £25 for the amount of bullshit I had to listen to. This is £2, £25 compensation. Hello. Okay, but I sent him a copy of the instructions, and he said our system is not showing that there's been attempted delivery. I said, yes, there is. So I sent him all the information, and he hasn't responded today. But I will be chasing this up tomorrow to find out why the system in Amazon is so broken. But on to another company with really good service. For Magic Gathering Cards, Card Kingdom in the US. Now, their sales, at the moment, their shipping is mega slow. From order to dispatch, I've been waiting a week and a half, at least, for my first order. Might even be 2 weeks, and they've told me that there's a roughly 2 week delay between acceptance and picking, shipping, and then it's going to be a wait for the delivery after that as well. Holtsta's, he's having a movie night with his family, so you know, you got to feel sorry for him. And basically, there was some other. I placed a $220 order. Then a couple of days later, I was watching so many videos about Magic the Gathering, and because I really want to beat my boy a lot. I want to get up to that decent level of play where I don't lose every time like a noob. And basically, I placed another $200 or $220 order, and there were some other cards which I missed out, and I thought I want them cards. So there was a lot of confusion because I sent them a list of the cards that I wanted to order, and I made a small order of $15 with $5 shipping, and its shipping is pretty good going. Spend over $200 and you get free shipping. And I think I spent $15, and there was only so many cards, and that was only $5, $6 shipping. But I said to them, can they put this little order in with my second order, just not to slow the first one up, and then maybe throw in a couple of cards for the cost of the shipping, which I paid, which I wouldn't have to pay. And they said, yeah, that's no problem. So what they did is they cancelled my little order. and while doing that, it automatically refunded that money back to my PayPal. And that asked me again to pay more money. They added the cards manually onto the second order. And then I had to PayPal again, and that was frustrating. Frustrating because it looked like it was charging more, and I must have missed it. Is it MTG night tonight? No, he's in bed, and this is my show, and I'm going on and on and on. We had a game last night, but we didn't do it. Anybody wants to know, I play Magic the Gathering with my son, and it's over on the Magic the Gathering Exile, MTG Exile channel, which I don't have a link to at the moment. If you just look for MTG Exile, you'll find it. Way down in the list, you'll see it's like my normal, my normal logo with my glasses, mono. It's like that with a green circle around it. But yes, and after explaining this, and the COVID has hit them, and they've got limited workers, and they're on a skeleton staff, I said, well, there's a couple more cards I'd like. Can these be added as well? And I've just had a reply now, and it says, thanks for the reply. I said, thanks for the reply, I paid the balance. Can I add a couple more cards and I can pay another way? And they come back to me, Grace has come back to me and said, absolutely, just get me the list of cards and I will get them added to the order as soon as possible. So I'll give her a list of cards. She will add them for me. And then I'll pay the PayPal difference, because they do like a mini PayPal, the difference between two orders thing, which is pretty cool. Gotta say, it is very cool. But yeah, but it is good. It is good fun. There's so many people playing Magic the Gathering, and I actually, if you've got a channel, the chances of it organically appearing in YouTube's lists is ridiculous. But I've started tagging it as a game and gaming, and tagging the old Magic the Gathering computer game. And somebody watched the other day and tuned in and didn't say a word, and we was like, oh, that's probably Tetley Man. Maybe he's fallen asleep, maybe he's so quiet. And no, it wasn't. It was this other guy who commented on the video afterwards and said he used to play Magic the Gathering, and he hasn't played for quite a while, and he enjoyed watching the game. So you can go there, you can subscribe, and we might play every day or so. When, obviously not too often. And it looks like there's another subscriber, which is cool. No, we're really piling it on with 8 subscribers. But the last stream, I did kind of beat him well. Welcome back, Bambi Bess. So yeah, if you are not doing a lot, and I don't know, anybody in the room playing Magic the Gathering. Now we've got 12,000 viewers in the room. Chances are somebody does. And don't forget those thumbs. Down there, thumbs up. Facebook like, well, But yeah, go and check that channel out. And this Enoki Ice is again a bit bit bland. It is. After a while, I don't know why, it just kind of goes... well, you are. You're dirty and juicy, Sloan. But Instagram is really easy to set up because it links to Facebook. You know? Instagram and Facebook. Or did you add a separate login with an email address? It's easier to just go, bang, Facebook, Instagram, linked, job done, bang. Oh, that's good as well. I logged into VapeHub. I pop into it every now and then. But for some reason, there's been a massive bout of spam bots, and I had 400 accounts just appear from nowhere. So that was a fun job. I just went through and deleted them all. Good job I got like a mass delete feature. You used to photo bucket. Drinking the juice. Yeah, so this is what a naked active looks like. So these are all the buttons for the Bluetooth stuff, and it's no bad sound on it, but oh my gosh, does the battery on this suck? I've hardly used this now. Yeah, this was fully charged at the start of the show. And you've seen me taking like 4 or 5 drags on it so far. I've taken 4 or 5 drags, small drags, and there is the battery life. Man. My gosh. Logitech camera settings, you suck. It's on Brio camera. I don't want to use that one. I want to use my 920. You suck. And you suck a bit more. There we are. See? Big time suck of battery life for like a couple of puffs. But I'm pretty sure that it will be like that. Probably flat by the end of the show. In an hour. So I'd just say a lot about the battery life of these. And it's not like I'm going full tilt. These go up to, let's see. These go up to 80 watts. And this is only on 40. So I'm only using half the power. I mean, I suppose if I chucked a mouth to lung on it. Like, oh, I tell you what would be nice. The new, oh, I have got something fairly new. I think it's fairly new. Has anybody heard of the Pandora? She had a box, yeah, and it was juicy. Yeah, that is the Pandora mouth to lung. It's obviously got my favourite drip tip on there. Inside, I've got another one here somewhere. Let me find the other one. I've put my other favourite drip tip on there as well. So that's the drip tip it comes with. Great, I don't want to smash it already. So it's multiple sizes. Let me I'll put that on something else. But what it is, it's that. It's got that bit there. You can take this disc off. I think, is it this disc or is it this one? So it has an extender on it. So you can use the extension piece to increase your volume. Let's put that back on. If you look at the tank size, it does change it considerably. But if you want mouth to lung without refilling often, there is that option. And it does have a good mouth to lung draw, nice and tight, not too tight. There's a bit of room in there. Not too hot either, for those who don't like a hot vape. So I'm going to screw this on, and it actually looks quite nice on there. Well, it fits quite nicely on there, I should say. I don't think anything matches the this mod. So I'm going to drop it down. 20 watts. Okay, maybe a little bit more. £17.5 watts. Oh, that is, I put licorice in there. But hey ho. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some wine. Back in a moment. Ah, wino. Yeah, I have had half of this bottle already. It's amazing how it goes in a half pint glass. Okay. So there's the other half of the bottle in the. No, it's a pint glass. I thought it was a half pint glass. Dough. And a bit of lemonade in it as well. People go, ah, no. But it just gives it a bit of lightness to it, you know. And it's very nice. It's because I run out of cider weeks ago, and I've probably got about 20 bottles of wine and stuff here. So I was there today thinking, I can chill out with a nice glass of wine. So I put 3 bottles in the fridge. Is this music getting a bit repetitive? Do you suffer from stress? Anyway, let's have a rundown. What is everybody vaping on at the moment? I got Baby Sham. Baby Sham's just a Perrier. It's just a pear cider, isn't it? I'll get you. I'll get you. There we are. That's a bit better. That'll keep me awake for a little bit longer. What's the white stain on my shoulder? Man. I have no idea. Oh, I know what this is. This is Fiber Freaks, buddy. This is, you know, Fiber Freaks? Cellulose wicker material. Cellulose cotton for the blend. Do you know what? I've lost the fucking pack now. I literally had it. This stuff. Fiber Freaks. You get Fiber Freaks original, Fiber Freaks blend. So this is the original. This doesn't have the cotton in it. It's just the cellulose. And the fibers are very, very fine. And you can see me brushing the fibers up there. And it just gets heavy. It gets everywhere. It does. Well, I am sat down, so it's about that height, but no. You cheeky bugger. That's nice. It is nice. The best thing about it is it's really cold. Indeed. Always got a bro fist. Always got a fist for little bro. Yeah, so where are we? So yeah, as I was saying, Amazon was crap, but they overcompensated. Card Kingdom, I'm thinking, I've spent like £400 on these magic cards with them. Now, to be honest, I've this new hobby that I've got with these magic cards, I probably spent over £1,000 so far on it. So I've got another 400 quid's coming, and they're going to take about a month plus shipping. So yeah, but there is another set coming out on Friday called Ikoria, and I bought. You know when you go into a shop and they've got these little packs of cards and you can just buy one. I've bought a box full, and they come. I think it was like 87 quid. Should have gone with beans. So I'm waiting for that. They came out on Friday. They were supposed to come out in March, but because of this COVID, they couldn't get the release date sorted, so they pushed it all back. And what's annoying now is you could go to a shop and buy these, and they're about 100 quid in the shops, or I could have bought it on Amazon and had it next day. You buy it on the shop. It's in the shops on Friday. Amazon will probably deliver it Saturday, or maybe. So I'm hoping that when they post it out on Friday, because with this release thing, they're not allowed to send it up until Friday either. They should get me on Saturday. And it's good looking through the cards and see what I get, and see the good ones, and the rares, and the mythics, and the foil cards. But yeah, it's not like playing cards. It is a completely different ball game. And there are some amazing mechanics in the game. You know, and each card is a different name. Each card has a different name, and there are 27,000 cards, which isn't very good when I've got a really shit memory. So we'll be playing, and whereas most people who play this game know what the cards do, know what they are, they say, oh, I'm playing Destruction of the Ord, or I am playing Mind Splitter, or I am playing this other card, and they know what these are, and I'm like, oh man, cards, yeah, in a way, Sloan, yeah, but the chances of picking the with the Panini stickers, it always used to be you always used to want to pull the foil Brazil flag, didn't you, or Pele? And there are cards in Magic which are like that. They're the ones you want to pick. Like in the current boxes, so over the last say 4 or 5 boxes I've opened, there have been potential cards in there. There've been potential cards in the box, you know, $250. That's nuts. I bought a mystery box from Germany, and it is called a mystery box, and it's factory sealed, and it was, most places were selling it for 150, 160 quid, and I picked it up for 120. And in the first 12 packs of the 24 in there, the cards added up to over 250 quid. You know, these so I made my money back on the first 12 packs if I wanted to sell them. And some of the cards were like, one card was £32, one card was 28, 25. All in all, I think it was about 450 quid from the box that I had. It must have been a really lucky box for me to pick that. So there are certain cards. Now I'm getting into the game and playing it quite well, and getting used to the mechanics and what they do and seeing the potential and stuff. There are certain cards I want from this new set. The new set has some great cards for the colours that I play. So I'm hoping that I will pull them, pull 1 or 2 of these cards out of the deck, out of the box. Yeah, so there's my rant on Magic the Gathering. Actually, I could show you what I've got. I've got these 2 big cases full of cards, and each of them have got 3,000 cards in. And I've got 4 boxes on top, which each have 250, 300 cards in. So that's another 1,200 cards, so maybe 1,500, because the ones I bought separate. And next to me I have my remote control. I have my lovely new see-through Amazon box. I have now this is a box I've got ready for me to build a deck. This deck is a red deck. It's a mono red, and it has this card in it. It's called 7 Dwarfs. Now the game I play is called Commander, and you can only actually have 1 card of any name. So this name is 7 Dwarfs. You can only have 1 card, but at the bottom it says you may have 7 cards, name 7 dwarfs in your deck. And the more cards you play, the more dwarfs you play, each one does 2 damage with 2 defense. But for each one you have put on the battlefield, you gain an extra 1 on each. And you could end up with 7 dwarfs on the battlefield, and each of them would be 9 attack with 9 defense, which can do a stupid amount of damage. And yeah, that's what I'm building in that box. And these boxes are not cheap either. This box was £18. This is a solid box. Got a little compartment at the bottom for my dice and other bits. Coins for flipping. And there is another deck which I'm working on. It's a 3-colour deck. So now I've put my decks into a deck list, so I can pull up automatically what decks I've got and see what cards. I haven't totally indexed all my cards, But for example, this is my red deck, and in red sleeves because I'm OCD. And these boxes are like £13, or they were 2 for 25. But again, this company, the stitching's all messed up. There was a big chunk of glue on the other one, and yeah, it was really bad. I was really unimpressed with what happened. And strangely enough, one of the managers of the company, as in one of the owners of the company, messaged me and says, "I've seen you bought some of our boxes. What do you think of them? And I hope you enjoyed them." I said, no, well, I would if one of them wasn't coming apart. The stitching wasn't crap, and there wasn't big lumps of glue on it and a big scratch on the top. He said, well, the scratch on the top was from Amazon. I'm thinking, yeah, okay, that could possibly explain it. I did say to him after in another email, because we were talking for quite a bit, I said, well, why didn't you put these in boxes rather than just cellophane? And that will protect them from damage. And so he said, yeah, well, we can look at that. And also the cards, they jam in there because they're in sleeves, and they're supposed to hold 100 cards, but it's pushing it, you know. So he said, I can see you're not happy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to refund you your order, and thanks for your, I don't expect, they said I don't expect them to bring them back. Don't take them to the post office and wait in a queue, just do what you want with them. But they're too good to waste. But I was going to send them back anyway, so just a bit disappointed, you know. So are you happy with my level of voice these days? Not quiet like it used to be, which is good. I do not know what setting I must have smacked for that to happen, or whether it's because I've now got this blue ice on my arm and it's that close, rather than being on my desk. Either way, it's worked, so I do like it, other than the fact that it's there, hanging down, balls hanging. But yeah, it is card collecting, isn't it? And when this is over, I'll be, instead of just taking my son down to play Magic with the kids and well, kids, this is a highly young, older teen stroke young adult kind of thing. You know, this is the 18. It's kind of the 18 to 30s play these. But I should say 18 to 25s, because you know that's about it. So I'm looking forward to going down and playing in a larger group with my cards, and hopefully not coming last every time. So yeah, where is it? So there's the other channel. If you do fancy just chilling out and watch me and my lad playing this game. Yeah, so now I did ask what people were on, but I didn't think I had any answers. What is everybody vaping these days? As he's very conscious now of white fibres on my shirt. Actually, look, it is ridiculous. It gets everywhere. It's so fine. fried ice cream. I got some fried Twinkies. What do you call them? Oh, damn. Fried cream cakes somewhere. I have no idea where I put it though. So I will be winding up in about 5 minutes. Yeah, so after this show at midnight. So for those who are just insomniacs like myself, I know that Bambi Bus is one of them. You can come over to ivlog.tv. Yeah, ivlog.tv. And yeah, ivlog.tv. And you look for this channel, West Coast Vapors Network. And I'll be on there, and I'll be playing online. It's an online game using jackbox.tv. It's pretty cool, good fun. I never got a VIT from the IPV. I've still got the cyanides, and they were going to send me one, but I never had it. So, yeah. Creamy cheese orange. That sounds disgusting. Creamy cheese orange. Now, if you said orange cheesecake, I would have been like, okay. But really, I know, but it doesn't have the biscuit, does it? You know, you've got to have the biscuit. Cream cheese and orange equals. You've got to have that buttery biscuit base, yeah. So anyway, I'll take this off here. This is where you need to be. Go to ivlog.tv and. And you look for the Grade 8 Grey channel label and join in West Coast Vapors Network. What do you mean only the good bits? You cannot have cheesecake without the buttery biscuit base. You need the base. You need the buttery base. You need the buttery biscuit base. And you need to look at which end of the mod you're using. So yeah, say goodbye. You have some really random stuff on there. The Rouleau Tinker. 300 watt Tinker. It looks nice, it looks very shapely, but it also looks very, very cheap. Anybody else got one of these Tinker 300 watts? Wismex? Oh, I have to say that blue one with the blue tank looks very nice. What tank is on that? Is it the same one again? Oh, it's the column tank on that one. The Tinker 2. So this is the Tinker 200 watts. It looks like it fits in the hand really well. I'm going to put a link here in the chat for anybody else who wants to look at it. It's not bad for the price, but it does look a bit plasticky. Anybody know? Anybody know what they're like? In the hand, does it feel plasticky? is it gonna last like this one does? He says as things go flying. There we go. Rock solid, rock solid, rock solid. Last forever, you know. Chunkmeister merch. Well, the shirt. You've seen the shirt, yeah? This shirt I had from Mrs. Chunk for my birthday. Yeah, for $20. Although they do have it in red and grey as well. I don't know. I thought that's what we were on about, Teddy Man. So for 1984, it's a triple battery, yeah. For 1984, you can get this red one. That's quite a nice deal. The tank looks shockingly bad. The tank looks really crap. But let's look at the good points. It's a decent Wismec chip in it, probably. It looks fairly nice in the hand. It looks like you could probably reuse that drip tip on something else. Yeah, but for extra $2, it's just not worth it, is it, you know? Is it red or blue? Which do I go for? Red or blue? Yeah. As if I'm going to get anywhere near 300 watts. Yeah, I do 30 watts to 50 watts. And, you know, mouth to lung is like 15 to 20 maximum. Something like that last days, you know, that's probably a week. If I'm swapping and changing, that would last a week. Welcome back, you. I mean, I've got an iDrive Maxo, and you know, what's the Smok one as well? The Smok 4 battery. Oh man, I've had quite a few. The one that looked like a cheese grater I had as well. That was fun. But yeah. GX24, no, it was a different one. Still in the box. GX350. Was it GX350? Check the other one is not 2mm. I'm confused. Has the bubble glass on the pick on the Wismec? So the one is $19.99. Now this is low to high, and I'm not sure why that's not coming up. Sort price low to high. Go. Price low to high. Okay. The blubber glass on the blue one. The second red or the second blue? Ah, I see what you mean now. I can see the one is starting to get red. And it looks like a bubble glass. Yeah, 6.5 ml extra large e-juice capacity. Thank you for pointing that out. Well, I'm ordering some stuff. I was going to order some of these, and then I remembered how crappy they were for anything other than little mouth to lung. I'm taking that off there because I need to delicorice it. Yeah. Now, I recently viewed. Let's have a look. Was that the 2.5? Was that the 2 ml kit? Yes. So to get my money's worth out of it, I do need to get the other one, don't I, really? The iJoy, ever since I used that iJoy, and remember the one that shorted because it had a constant charge going across the 510? It kept sparking. No, not a fan of iJoy since then. Saying that, I have since bought 4 of the single built-in LiPo katanas. They are nice. Suffering from old man can't see the top of the screen disease at the moment. I have to find the other blue one. The Joytech Espion Infinite, because it's got that funny window on the front. The Rouleau RX2 2700. That's a thought. I think iJoy have been touch and go. The blue and red are both 2 ml. Yeah, the one isn't. Let's see what I put in my cart now. 23 items. This is random stuff from the clearance as well, mind. So, okay, what have I done by year? I've got 2 of them on my cart. I don't want 2 of them. I can't afford 2. And the blue one isn't there. I might go for one of these speaker ones. Do I go for blue? Right, I'm going to take out the black and yellow and the black and black. I'm just going to have a red one and a blue one for the Wismac Active. Do I need blue because I haven't got that much blue stuff? I don't know. Saying I do have some blue stuff because I got my Desire X Mini 21700 with my blue gear on it. So the blue one would go there. The red is red. And I've got a black and red. Oh my gosh. Is it GTK? MTK? Selling TK? Dripper somewhere? BTK? I've forgotten. All I remember is I had it in Expo a long time ago. Probably about 3 years ago. When I bought my first Luna. I never used it. Yeah, that's. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to just buy, if you want a Bluetooth speaker for $7, it's definitely worth $7 of speaker, and the fact that you could possibly vape with it if you needed to. Can't be any worse than this watch that I got. To be honest, the flavour on the watch is quite good. In principle, you know. So actually, stopping at past has not happened. So I'm going to go for another 10 minutes or so, take it up to 5.2, then I'll switch over for the other channel. The Joytech S Beyond Infinite in green looks very nice as well, with a green tank. Oh, but there is a blue which looks purple. The E-Leaf Lexicon. The Wismac R80 Pod Kit Meteor Shower Ocean Star Quantum World Classic Legend on pre-order. It's interesting to see the price of some of these, because Imran was doing some of these at... Now the Vupu Vinci X was one of the mods he was throwing in a 30 quid starter box, and it's $28 a year. So, you know... let's look at, let's see what's there now again. See, I don't get why these Tinker 200, 300 watt mods like $2 cheaper for a tank. Who wouldn't pay the extra $2? Because that's the price of a disposable tank. Let's be honest. Or at least you'll get a decent flavour from it. Skyhook. I've got one of the RDTAs still in the box. I think I used it once and put it back in there. I think I'm trying to remember what was wrong with it. I think it leaked like buggery. I changed the O-rings and it still leaked. I don't mean leaked as in when you're tipping it the wrong way. I mean it leaked as in finish using it and then come back after the following day and it was juice everywhere. But yeah, if anybody's after a decent 2-battery 8650 mod, they do have the Osmodus Lustro in baby blue on that site as well. There's the link to the Lustro. They've got it in navy blue as well. Wow, and some of the stuff is really expensive on here. They've got authentic UL Nunchuck 2 is $69. $69? I mean, I picked up a Lustro at London Vape Expo, and I had the blue to blue fade from dark blue to light blue. That's quite nice. It's not a massive amount, I don't think. He says, wondering what it's going to be when he puts this through. Let's have a look at my order. I now have 20 items of random stuff. Oh, I'll tell you where they go on there as well, just to keep in the car or wherever. They've got the authentic Sorin iShare kit. So it's two pod kits in a pod kit charger box. So they're always on charge. For $2.92. They have a thermal. Do you know what? I only looked at the tanks and RDTAs. That was a big mistake. Damn, I hate you sometimes, Sloan. Well, I don't know. Anybody who's looking for that soaring kit, there's a link. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, interesting. My Sigali one has started playing up. I'm gonna have to take it apart and check there's been nothing's leaked into it. Really big time playing up. Yeah, the Turbino is all right. I'm for low level drip edge. I still love my Derringer. For pure flavour, Derringer will beat anything. I did have a gas as well. One of the gas mod ones. It wasn't that good. It was a genuine one. It was like 80-90 quid when I bought it. Still, you know, for $2.92 for the Turbino. Or they got in blue, or purple, or dazzling, whatever dazzling is. Maybe I'll have to buy one to find out what dazzling is. Oh, dazzling is rainbow, so I've got to buy one. See, I nearly got away with that. It is my colour. I do love my rainbow stuff. And looking at it, I could do with a nice green RD or purple RDA to go on there. My Thor 2. Well, that is purple, but I don't think it's the right colour. Where's the gnome? Because gnome for a $5 is no brainer. Gnome King. I wonder if it comes with the adapter. Many pages of. I mean, these tanks now. These are disposable prices. You know. Yeah. Let's get a tank. Get a sub-ohm tank which takes 5 mil. For £2, £3. It's a bit crazy, isn't it? I'm still looking for it. I can see it. It must come with the adapter, or it must be designed around the standard coil, which will be the RDTA. So, yeah, spot on. That's going in my basket. I need something in green or purple now. Or maybe a rebuildable deck for this mock. Coil head. Skunk bottles. Okay, so the authentic Geek Vape Eagle replacement HBC coil, they look like rebuildables. Am I right? That's okay, Sloan. Let's see how much these Eagle tanks are. No. Oh, they got boxes of coils for my iClear 30S. That's a nice one. Come on, where's the rebuildable coil heads? They got a rebuildable head for the Pasito. I need a rebuildable head for my Nord. Come on, where are they? Maybe I should actually Google it in the let's stick in the search box. Nord RB8. Okay, nothing there. Nord coil. Plenty of Nord coils. No rebuildable. Hey, I better run because I got my show in 2 minutes. So, gotta run. Adios, and I'll catch you soon.